Happy New Year, everybody! It's 2019! Yay! I made it to midnight in New York. It's about an hour earlier than here. It's kind of funny lately. I've been staying up until midnight, 1 o'clock before I've been falling asleep, but last night I just could not hold my eyes open for another second. So about 11:15 p.m. on New Year's Eve, this wild, crazy woman was done partying or done watching balls drop. Blah, that does not sound right. Wow. Okay, so anyway, I did not make it to midnight. But it's the new year, and I'm here. I'm back at work. I'm gonna try to put in a long day today because I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, and my 18-month-old has a doctor's appointment tomorrow, and Friday I go back to the surgeon for a follow-up on the ankle, and then next Monday I have a outpatient surgery coming up, and then next Tuesday I have a first appointment with the physical therapist for the ankle. So there's going to be a lot of shortened work days, especially the ones with the appointments right in the middle of the day, because that just really sucks. It ruins the whole day. But anyway, so today I'm going to try to put in a long day, and Thursday and Saturday I guess I will put in long days because I really want to get back in the habit of actually working more than 40 hours a week, working full-time hours, dropping stuff, working full-time hours to make a full-time income, and eventually maybe I can make that income on part-time hours, but I am not there yet. So 2019, I need to be a little more focused and a little more dedicated. I did get my 2019 Excel spreadsheet up and ready to go this morning. I only have 3 sales since about 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon, and it's almost 1 o'clock this afternoon. Actually only 2, because one of them was a best offer and it's still awaiting payment. So I only have 2 items so far in the new year. Need to get some more sold. I've listed about 5 items so far today. I got a somewhat better photo studio set up in the kitchen. It has a little better lighting than in here. I've got one of my lights out of its package and set up on the tripod. And I did set up my backdrop. It's just a white canvas sheet, and it has crinkles and wrinkles from when it was folded, so I do need to get that flattened out. But so far it's doing much better than taking pictures against the mint colored walls in here, which I had been doing, or taking pictures of small items on my desk, which I had been doing, and it has allowed me to get some stuff listed. But now I can be up on my feet, so I want to be up on my feet, and I want to do more and faster and better, and yeah. Still struggling greatly with the internet here. It's absolutely ridiculous. Finally got an answer back from the company saying it does sound like it's something outside of the house, and then they went on and they're like, well, if you could help us do some troubleshooting to go out, connect to the lines, whatever, give us a call. That's not my job. I connected to their box. I've played around in here. I've tried to figure out, but it's not in here. It's out there somewhere. They need to figure it out. I did tell them I'm just going to switch carriers unless something is fixed soon. I wanted to give it until the first of the year because obviously they're probably short-staffed with the holidays, people on vacation, and I wanted to give them a chance to give me the service that I was promised when I signed up for their package. So there's that. Got my spreadsheet ready. I'm trying to finalize my goals and my strategies for the new year. One thing I really, really, really need to focus on, and I know even though I say it, I probably won't do it, is pickier sourcing when I'm thrifting. I do definitely want to get more wholesale merchandise. I have a few companies that I'm thinking of trying like liquidation services for, especially for Amazon and Mercari and some hard goods, household items, things like that. I've been watching unboxings of other people from different companies. Some of them I'm halfway impressed with, some of them just not my thing, so I don't want to end up with pallets upon pallets of junk. So I am holding out. I'm going to do some of that when I do have extra sourcing funds available. I want to be pickier though at the thrift stores. I go in and I get all excited, especially when there's a, hey look, they paid. Okay, now I have 3 items going out tomorrow. Anyway, I tend to get excited when there's a super big deal, or 79 cents at Salvation Army on Saturdays for their color of the week. Once a month, Goodwill, $1.50 for all clothing. Clothes Mentor, Plato's Closet, they do their end of season sales twice a year, and that has always been one of my primary sources of stocking up on used clothing. I love it because you can go in and I don't have to spend as much time analyzing every item, because they already do that. When they take the items for consignment, they go through very carefully and make sure there are no stains, broken zippers, things of that nature. They make sure the items are within a certain age range. I think it's 2 years. So they're fairly current fashions. They only take certain brands. So anyway, they've already done the work for me. I don't spend as much time getting picky about what I'm picking up there, because I don't check it all out for stains and stuff. And I have come home and found some issues with items from there before, but not much. Not like I would if I just started pulling clothes off the Goodwill racks and throwing them in my cart and buying them without scrutinizing them. I don't really have a train of thought right now. Wow. I'm watching my circle on I've got pictures uploading on my laptop behind, and I've got you propped up against my laptop, so I'm watching the circles load and waiting to see if they'll ever load, which was why I decided I'd go ahead and do a video, because I'm stuck on the internet at the moment. But anyway, definitely being pickier in the thrift stores. I have so much unlisted merchandise now, and a lot of it is the smaller items, stuff that I'm going to sell for $10, $15. I'm going to filter out and get rid of, or bundle together some of the cheaper items, but I don't want to get rid of $10 items completely, because that keeps business coming to my store and people like their $10 items. So I just don't want to pick up too many more until I can get rid of what I've got. I've got so much. So I do want to be pickier. I want to make sure I'm getting items that I'm going to profit at least that $10, preferably $20. I'd like to pick up items that are going to be in the $20 to $30 profit range. At the same time, I want to stock up on wholesale boutique type items, which may not give me that profit. I may have to pay up a little more for the items, paying $10 a piece for items that I'm going to sell for $20, and after Poshmark 20%, I make $6. Not ideal, but it will stock me up on wholesale merchandise. So anyway, goal-wise, I am going to try one wholesale purchase a month. And it might be, there are some that require me to have like a $500 minimum. I think one of them that I've been looking at has like a $1,500 minimum. Some of them only have like a $100 minimum, or some of them have no minimum. Those ones I seem to be a little more skeptical of, because a lot more people might find those and jump on them because they don't have the minimum, and B, if they really wanted to attract nothing but wholesale buyers, they would probably have a minimum. Otherwise, there's something else going on there. But anyway, I want at least one wholesale purchase a month, and it'll kind of depend on how much sourcing funds I have available for that month. I am still going to do my Plato's Closet and Clothes Mentor clearance events. Those will probably still be huge hauls, but I will try to be a little bit pickier with them, stocking up only on certain styles or things like that that I know I don't have much of. Purses, I definitely always grab there. Men's stuff, Plato's Closet is one of the few places where I can almost always guarantee to get some men's items to put into my store, and so even if they are $10 men's items, I would like to have a wide selection of men's items, and then just anything that's super exciting or going to give me a super big profit. So I definitely will still do those. That'll happen either late January, early February, and then again in like July, August time. Hopefully it doesn't happen in January, because I'd really like to be able to move a little better. I think by the end of January I'll be fine, but just saying, if they want to push that back. Oh, and then there's another, Burlington Coat Factory is closing in my area, and they've already started. It was just a random announced, hey, we're closing, and they started now. So I'm going to have to hit Burlington Coat Factory's closing event. They said they're going to stay open until all the merchandise is pretty much gone. So I'm going to wait until probably mid-February or early February, and definitely check that out. I'm going to save up some sourcing funds just for that. One of my other sourcing goals is to make sure I get 2 designer pieces added to my store every month. Now, obviously, I could list 2 designer pieces and they could sell right away, or I could list 2 a month and in a year I have 24 more designer pieces. I do price them higher than what I think I can get, because obviously I might accept offers on them, and they attract people, and people look, and then they might go look at other stuff in my store and say, okay, well, I love that Chanel wallet, I can't afford it, so let's see what else she has, and they might pick something else while they happen to be there. But it definitely gets attention to my store. Hoping my Thread Up Rescue box that I got will have that one piece that will count as one of my January pieces. But I do a lot of trying to get lucky on eBay auctions for a lot of my designer merchandise, because none of that stuff is available in this area. So if I do get a really good one from the Thread Up Rescue box, then I might use that as a future source as well for designer pieces. Yeah, I'm just gonna list like crazy this year. One of my biggest goals is to get my inventory under control. I am going to try to stick with seasonal listing, except for the hard goods. Going to try to list summer stuff in the summer, winter stuff in the winter, or right before the season. I don't take down anything that I've already listed. I'll let it play itself out and see what happens, but I will try to be a little more seasonal, because people do shop for summer stuff in summer and winter stuff in winter, and it tends to command a slightly higher price range. During that time, people that are buying a bathing suit right now are expecting to have a super duper good deal on that bathing suit. Whereas if they're buying a bathing suit in May, they're probably not expecting anybody to have them on sale yet. So I do want to make that one of my goals, but at the same time, I want to get everything that I've got. I want to get caught up. So this death pile, or money-making pile, or hoard, or whatever you want to call it, I need to get it all listed. So yeah, that's definitely one of my goals, and I'm just going to bust my butt through listing like crazy. The more I list, the more I'll sell, and I'm not going to be as Scroogey about getting rid of old stuff either. To prove that, I already pulled 5 items this morning. I said bye to. Don't want to waste one of my eBay listings on them. They've been listed for almost 2 years, and they were junk. They're junk that I wouldn't pick up today. I wouldn't dream of picking it up today, so why am I going to leave it still in my closet? So I'm going to try at least once a week or so to go through and pick a couple items that I can trash until I feel very comfortable that the stuff that I have sitting in my store, the stuff that I am spending my monthly listings on, will sell. So hopefully that will also help me in the ranking in the eBay algorithms, to have actual active inventory that people are interested in. So that's one goal. Anyway, that's about it. And my pictures are uploaded, so I'm going to quit this. God, I really can't talk today. I'm going to shut down this video, and I will be back later in the week, hopefully with my Thread Up Rescue box. Yeah, come back next Monday for my update, because I'm going to announce the first of my 2019 giveaways, and they're going to be exciting, and you're going to want in on that. So be sure to check back Monday for that video, and give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share. Thanks, guys.